Everybody, how's it going? Hope you're all having a blessed day. Sorry we started off a little bit late, but I just had some business I had to take care of. So everything's going to be a little bit loose, it feels like, from now on, but I am going to try to stream as much as I possibly can when I can. But yeah, so I'm going to show you a little bit of what we got going on right now. I tried doing this over the weekend to see if I could get a run up on what I had done on Friday. By the way, if anyone's talking in chat, I apologize. My chat needs to be refreshed. There we go. But yeah, I tried to get caught up on Friday to see if there's any way I could handle this. So I'm going to show you what I have. Essentially, I'm trying to make a data table that I'm going to be pulling information from about these objects and then filling them in the widget, right? So what I originally had is I was thinking of a T-array with this base building in it, which has all this information, right? And I mean, I can even feed that into all the description and stuff now I'm thinking about it. Sorry, that's besides the point. Anyways, what I think I've come up with is a pretty good idea on handling this. So, hello, Chase Lee. What's up, Chase Lee? Welcome, man. I hope you're having a blessed Monday evening. But yeah, so what I've gone ahead and done is I've made two structures. I've made a structure for the data table, which essentially takes a category, which is like, I guess you could say, the different type of buildings. And then I've made another structure, right, that has the name, the description, the build time, the texture, and the building object that we're going to be spawning. And essentially, instead of having this being like the object class, this just has a T-array of those building structs. So now, for instance, or in this case, I have like a common category of, and this is just test, but you know, house would be in here, not a farm, right? That'll be in agriculture or something else. But the general idea is I can put the information for the building in a list of arrays, or in a list of an array in this category, and then pull it from the data table. For instance, I could create another one and, you know, make this farming, and then have, you know, I can break this down. Farmhouse, you know, a place to farm, I don't know, and we'd give it like a build time, and then I could set a building here, and then when we go to play, oh my god, hello Amin, my sister. I don't know if Amin's here right now. What's going on here? Looks like we're having some issues. Failed to, oh, we probably have to hot reload, I think. Let's hot reload. How you doing, Chase? What are you up to today, my friend? How are you doing? And hopefully we can get the camera back on here soon. How much sadness that brings to you, Chase, that it's not here now. How's Apex been for you and your fiance? What about Taylor? But yeah, as you can see, we're seeing a farm and a house, right? So we can grab all that information, we can break it up, and we can get the name, description, build time, building image, and if we really wanted to, yeah, we'll have to pass this information along as well. From its parent. We are getting better. That's good to hear. You mean you're getting better? Because Taylor's already pretty good. Taylor's already pretty good. Let's be real. Okay, so now we got to get back to like these drag and drop methods. Now that I think I found a pretty good way of spawning these things in. Feels like I've been in UI for the last 100 episodes of me doing this. Inventory, base building, portrait. So when we where is on drag mouse, on preview mouse button down, we do that. On drag detected, we have to do several things here. We have to create an image. Actually, what I kind of want to do is start working on filling out that area with these things. UI is easy. Well, obviously for you, because you love UI. I do not like it. I mean, I like it to a degree, but not as much as I would. Not as much as I'd like to admit. How's progress with your game going? Bam 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 bam. So we have our data table. We're going to want to loop through the data table. We're gonna have to create some things in the designer. For one, we'll need this border here, or not the border, but the scroll box, because this is scroll box. This is going to be the thing that we spawn all of these in. We'll have to figure out how that works later. It's okay. That's good. I mean, as long as it's okay and not non-existing, you know? Let's put an image here. For now, we're just gonna put, you know, some very rudimentary images. Furthermore, what we're gonna need is to create a way to change the image on this. So we're gonna have to make this building image. We're gonna have to make this, I believe, what is it? Exposable. We have to make this exposed. Down, 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 down. Down, 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 down. Let's create a new function on creation. Actually, isn't there a on construct, event pre-construct, event construct? Which means is we could take a image, right? Building image. Bam, 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 bam. 2D texture. We're going to make that a object reference, I guess. And we want this to expose on spawn. And we also want to make it instance editable, I believe. So in here, when we go through this loop, we're going to get an array index. Let's just unplug this. We're going to have to create a widget. Create widget. We're going to create see, and then we have this here. Sweet. So actually what we can do when we create that widget now, right, on the event pre-construct or event construct, called by both the game and the editor, allows user to run initial setups for the widget to better preview the setup in the designer, and since generally the same set of code is required at runtime, it's called here there as well. Okay. So what we're gonna want to do is we're gonna want to take this. We're gonna want to get this, and we're gonna want to set brush from texture, right? And then we have these textures here, right? And I believe we can do that.
Road this summer with Adobe Lightroom,
and I think that's pretty much it.
And with remove, you can swipe away anything.
What we're gonna have to do now on this end though is actually set up that image. So we're gonna have to one, we have our data table rows, so we have to, like, for instance, it'll be common, it'll run through everything, and what we're gonna need is the row name, right? And then what that's gonna do is we're gonna get the row from here, and then we have to go through each individual thing and create it. We'll have to set up something a little bit cleaner in the future for we'll definitely have to set something up a little bit better in the future. But when it comes to the owning player, we're gonna have to get a get player. Not player state. Controller object. I hope that works. That should work. What did I do with the inventory? I know I had to do something similar for the inventory. In the graph. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Get player pawn, then we get local viewing player. Okay. So, boom, boom. Do we have to add that to the viewport? I don't think yet. Add child to wrap box. So we create it and then we add a child to that. All right. So what we're gonna need is this and add child. And I believe this should work. Yeah, and it does. Oh boy! Right. There's some discrepancies with this. Maybe I should make some, like, house. I'm gonna make a house icon just for the memes. Because to be honest with you, I don't like them being the resource icon. Future, we can just render out an image of the building that we're going to be using. But for now, I think it's important that we just create something that honestly, yeah, let's do this in Illustrator. Make my house. Dude, I don't know if I could encapsulate the magnificence of your house in the time frame that you expect me to. I'm trying to do this quick, you know, just make something real dumb. Looks like a house, but isn't. How slow this is. So very slow. What I do is I make one like this. Takes up all this, and then I can bring it down. This kind of actually makes me mad. Get rid of that. Morning, Monday morning, Raleigh Mad. Yes, I am very angry. Bleh. I'll group these up and then put them in there and then boom. Ding, ding, ding. Honestly, kind of like that little line there, but I wish this one would take charge over this one. How are you doing, Al? What are you up to today, my friend? Ba-na-na, na-na-na. I'm sorry, I love Sonic the Hedgehog. Music. Hey, there we go. Don't we have to have like the particular, like the typical like little squares for the... Might have to turn down the stroke intensity on these. I think about it, I want the freaking roof to be a little bit cleaner. Looks bad.
I'm paying for our pedicures.
Feels bad.
By the way,
I feel like that might be a little bit better.
Wells Fargo Active Cash credit.
People with the Wells Fargo Active
Limited 2%
class
cash
look
back
a
on
lot
purchase.
better.
Visit wellsfargo.com/activecash. Terms apply.
So, I don't know. Maybe that's just a thing I'm seeing on my end. Baby down, baby down. I don't know how to shoot these out with no translucency. I'm gonna go cook something, not sure what. Omelet. Omelet with hash browns and turkey sausage. Right? Am I right or am I right? Just tell me I'm right so I feel good. Just tell me I'm right so I feel good. Ah, see? See, it has the thing, dudes. Okay. Pixel. Layers. Just layers. Pasting layers. Wow. Whoa. 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 Why is it missing the bottom part? Whatever. There's your house, Chasely. I just have to put like a little crazy guy in the front that's like, ah, you know? Hey, very organized folder. I've still yet to get rid of that. Don't know why. I do not know why. Textures, UI, house, thing. No, 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 no. What did I do? What did I do? I got rid of the stuff I was working on. You are right, little boy. You're little boy. Why did I read it like Russian man? I just don't understand. Little boy. Vladimir does not like little boy. Little boy should shut his little lips. You're right, little boy. Oh, I'm right about what he should cook. Omelet with the hash browns and turkey sausage. Sounds good to you too? It does. Little boy should keep his lips open when they agree with me. Yes. We also had all of this open. And that. Which apparently has changed. Okay, cool. UI art. Common. Open file location. Alright, cool. It's transparent. but I want to give it a new name. 512. We'll have to have someone come up with some better symbols for those. Little boy. Hey, and there's the houses. Hello, hello, hello. But that's cool that we figured out how to essentially pre-construct this and give it some information right off of the bat that will assist in its creation. On drag cancel, we need to do something. Let's go in here again. So we have something that's like, yo, out of the box, out of the box. Do we have like a on event on drag enter? We do have something like this. Out the box. Are you kidding me? In the box. Knock 'em out the box. We're out of the box. We're in the box. Right? We're out of the box. We're in the box. Out of the box. In the box. Out of the box. In the box. Cool. So we can use these, I'm assuming, to... One, when we get out, we can actually spawn a 3D material that's actually where the pointer is. And then when we enter, we can, you know, do the drag and drop thing where it's primarily handle image for inside of the box and outside of the box. Compile. But yeah, now after that, it would just come down to creating, essentially creating tabs above this, right? Like boom, 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 that represent those particular like categories of buildings. Another thing we're going to want to do is when we, that is true. We're going to want to store all of this information on this item. Bing, bing, bing. Bam, 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 bam. So maybe I can make a structure for this on the actual widget portrait that can essentially change that information. Was it building struct? Building struct. I'll just call it building information. And, you know, make sure it's spelled with one T. Building struct. There we go. Boom. And this is expose on spawn, instance editable, compose. Dun, 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 dun. Let's create a widget again, and then create the base portrait, and now we'll have building information as well. So realistically, what I could do is I could just plug this in, right? So when we create this, right, and add this to the child, in here, instead of like setting it from the building image itself, right, or the texture, right, I can just do this get, and I can split the structure, right, and I can post that in here, right, as well as any other information that I have. And I can, you know, create an event, hopefully, whenever this is little boy. And hopefully from there, I can essentially make a event whenever this is changed. I can change the description on those things, but that would realistically be on the object itself and not particularly on this, because there won't be any switching. These will be hard sets. So yeah, I don't have to worry about that necessarily on here. I just need to we'll change this to building name. Building description. Honestly, I don't even need to store all this information. I just need to store that. Do this. You know, and we're still getting all the necessary components that we need. If we click the button, let's get out of this. No. I feel like that's pretty much it on that end. We'll need this for like future things where I would click on it and that would create something, right? Just copy this, and then actually, yeah, we'll just copy this and then do that and go boom, compile event graph, and then we can tidy this up. Set base image, yeah, that, do the same thing. Cool. On event drag cancel, we don't have an item. But that's more of like, when we talk about item, we're talking about widget. So maybe I should change this to has widget. Are you a boy or are you a girl? In the wise words of Shrek and Chase Lee, cheese. That's definitely gonna get a reaction from Chase. I'm hoping. He's barely in here nowadays. I miss the guy. But yeah, now when it comes down to it, we need to just figure out how we're gonna handle drag and drop situations. For right now, the one thing that we need to create a DD building widget. I would like to go to that actual. Where are you? Where are you? I can't find you. UI base building. We're going to want the payload. Can we put anything in this payload? The payload of the drag, this can be the U object, can be passed along as drag data. Be the U object and be moved to another slot. Okay. Pivot, drag visual, center, drag visual. Oh yeah, we can create a drag visual depending on the situation. If we're outside of the box, we would just get rid of the visual, wouldn't we? For now, let's just do this. I want to see if that affects anything. I mean, we have something, right? I need this to turn off, though. Once we get outside of this parameter. I might even make this widget a little bit larger. But it's really hard to say right now with me not testing this on the phone. Grr. Yeah. Bam, 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 bam. Okay, let's get rid of that. This is gonna need something else. Let's open the full editor here. Let's make a variable and just building struct. Building struct. Building information. And for the building information, we really don't need this right now. We can get rid of that. Yeah, we'll have to create drag and drop operation. Let's go to building widget. You know what it is we did not make this to expose on spawn and make it an editable instance, which should allow us, when we go to create the drag and drop operation, to expose those parameters, which we have. Building information. We could put it in a category, I suppose. Description. Basic information that's necessary to have. That's necessary to set up. When constructed. Where is my category? Good day to you, sir. Nan, how are you doing, my friend? Are you having a blast, or is a blast having you? Ha 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 ha. I don't know what that means, but just let's all laugh for no reason. Get the building information. We're gonna pass it through here. When it comes to the visuals, we're gonna need a widget to do that. I mean, I could literally probably say get reference to self and pass that in here. What happened to my yes? I don't know why it does that. I'm good too. That's great to hear. Are you still taking a bit of a hiatus from game development? A simple string tag you can optionally use to provide extra metadata about this operation. I don't know how that would work, but I figure it might do something in the future. Who knows? The payload feels like it could be the building information, but I can't pass that through here. I could. Let's test this really quick. If we get this and we were to split this, can we pass that in? No. This in? We could, because that is a U object, so, which is interesting. You think that would be working on space project? Not today. We're waiting for words from good old Steve for that. I actually have planned to work on Nico Newman next, which is a project I'm currently undergoing with Mr. Owl in the Brush. The music is needy. It is indeed needy. It's a necessity, man. Imagine if you guys just sat here and had to listen to my voice. How grueling would that be? That would be like some weird form of punishment. Save now. But yeah, we have these things passing all along. Has widget. I mean, when we go, hey, it works. Let's go. Let's go. But now I need that to turn off when we're above. Right. Out of the box. Interesting that that's occurring. In the box, out of the box, in the box, out of the box. That's weird that it does that. We might have some issues with that, but we'll see. Yeah, we have to give it validation every hour. True. That's good music. Nice music. But yeah, the payload, I mean, now that we have that pretty much done, I believe we can go into here where we have this event on drag leave operations. Can we break this? Visibility. See, we can get the payload. We can get the offset. We can get the drag visual, right? We can't, we can get all of these things, all of these like very basic things. What did I do in here to change that? I know I did this in something else. I want to say I did at least. Inventory. Maybe in here. Maybe in here it happened. I don't know. You never answered my question, Anan. No, I'm sad, dude. I was asking if you're still taking a hiatus from games. From game development. Ooh. I like this beat. So this operation should have all these things. On drop. Operation. Object. We cast to the operation, which gives us access to the current information within the operation. Makes sense. Okay. So cast to UI building widget. Right? And we can we get Building. We can get building information. Look at that, guys. We're doing great things here. I hate us. I hate us. Hello, everyone. I hate us. Dun, 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 dun. We can get the direct. Can we set this? Set. Is enable. Man, there's literally not enough time in the day. Oh, really? Nothing wrong with being a very important person at work. I can't believe I'm hanging out with a VIP. Everybody give a warm congratulations to Anan for his progress in his work. Good stuff, man. Warm applause from me. Congratulations. Nothing wrong with being a VIP. Just means you know what you up to. You know what you doing. You know what I'm saying? It deserves some celebration in my head. Worked long and hard, tirelessly. And it's time for you to relax and appreciate those things. No, I didn't want that to disappear. It's so, like, spotty. It's kind of annoying. It's like... Chase, I'm your boss now, Ned. I mean, it comes with both perks and disadvantages. My team lead completely rely on me. We are a team of 5, by the way. Ooh. So that means you're basically your lead's assistant. That's not fun, actually. Alright, let's see here. Why is it that when I do this drag operation, right? It's because it's on this. It's because it's on the button, so it sees it as not being a part. But yeah, like the idea is this would be like this, and then when you pull it off, it would be the mesh. Right? Yeah, I have to do the hard projects, and my colleagues do. Well, at least you're growing as a developer, right? I'm sorry to hear that, though. The days must go by quick.
Sentinel is closer than you think. Yep.
What the heck?
Record scratch for a record scratch moment.
Yeah, kids, stay away. Don't do the bad things. regardless, I am thinking how I'm gonna make it so I can just like essentially on drag leave I'll have to do a check if it's the button that it's leaving on. Essentially this and this. On drag leave, on drag enter. And then we'll have to say on drag leave. And essentially we'll have to be like, yo, as widgets is on button. Make this a bool. Not get, we want to set. So if it's on the button, we're on the button. And if we are not, we leave, we are not on the button. And then in here, how do I pass that information? I'll have to make an event, right? Thinking I'll have to make an event on the base on this actual building that something with children. My parent. So when we actually create this here, meow, 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 meow. Make a function. I could make a function that just you call from the parent that sets it. I'd rather have it an event that could be broadcasted. Create event. Like, great. Maybe I would make a widget on here. No, I'm gonna do that on the building widget itself. No, not on that. But we should save all these things in case something bad happens. A programmer has many children and many headaches. Oh, so many headaches. I suppose I could do that. I just don't know why I'm head set on doing an event. You know? Add custom event. So when this does this, this does this. It would just call this. But it's like, I want to update. Can I broadcast? Field value change. Visibility B is enabled. Field notify, field notifications. I mean, it's basically the same. Field ID. How do you make a field ID? Tooltip text. Event dispatchers. Talk to parent. Let's look up, I don't know. What does this do? Call. Talk to child. I mean, I could literally just make a function that does this, but I'd have to get like, yeah, that's what it would end up being, huh? It's a multicast delegate though. Eh. We would need an operation. And I don't know if this updates every single tick. Oh, no. I think I would have to know you. Delete. If I did this, I would have to create a function and attach a .id to one of these portraits, essentially. When I have the parent here, does that create an event here, or is it create an event there? If like there was anything like I could change, it would be nice if I could broadcast to change that. Event. Bind to animation event. Create event. I could event. Create event. Get event relay from contacts. Set user focus. Capture. Play animation with finish. What if I made something on here that was like button compile that, save, and then go over here, save, compile, and did something like, is any of that bind event to hovered over button? Delegate. I mean, it's right. I would bind the event here. I'm trying to find some cheeky way to do this. There ain't seem to be any cheeky way to do it. Bind event. Ah, that's what I'm doing wrong. Do that. I think that's what I'm doing wrong. Come on, you. Hovered over button event. Because then I could just call this and then have that change. Print. Hello. I mean, that works just fine. But it's not working on this bad boy. Assign. We can assign it to that. Call. We could call it. Call. Hovered over button. And then in here, when we call hovered over button, we can just say event and then print hello. Yo! Scott, why would it work, dude? I'm calling it. I called the hover over button event and it should be firing off in here. I'm thinking like You know, in theory, it should work. He called it, a programmer has many children. He called it. Yes, he did. Just make a function, but I'd have to put an ID and I'd have to like grab which particular button and all this stuff. I mean, I could just call an event on the function parent itself, but I want to do it through an event. I want to do it through an event. That's crazy. It don't want to work the way I want it to work. Call hovered button. Is there any way to make this work through a delegate? I don't know. It seems like there's less set up for it. Like you literally just make an event on here that you fire here. So whenever you hover, so essentially whenever this detects an enter on, it just calls this and does this. But I'm not going to waste more time on it. I'm just going to do what you recommended and create a function. Is get is hovered over and we'll just take an input on this and make it a bool result, or yeah, result. Wait, can I do something like this? Sorry, I'm gonna overcomplicate something. Result. Have you guys noticed I've spelt this wrong yet? Is Batoni. Buttony. My parent. So we have his on button. And now I would just have to get my parent. It is button hovered. Plug that in. But then that just passes out a result. So I'd have to make another boolean on here that does that and gets rid of this. I would like to just call it on the child. I can't read any of it unless I go in full screen, but if I do that, then I can't see chat or chat. That's fine. I'm just gonna have to make a variable is button hovered. We'll just have to set it here. And then well, we don't even have to get it. We'll just have to set is button hovered. And then And then in here, I just literally have to say get and then branch and then say, hey, if this is not hovered, event on drag. I mean, it won't matter, I think, because it'll be visible. Ah. I mean, it works like this. It's just interesting because I want the drag visual to be, you know, invisible, not the actual, you know, not the actual thing. Boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Oh no. It's gonna be 94 degrees. 95 at its hottest today. It's like summer. Summer is here in October. It's awesome, dude. It works. Initially, I want it to transition from an object. On hover over. Where is it? On mouse button. Enter, leave. I don't know, maybe I have to do that same check there. Like you've done a bad thing. I know I have. This is ridiculous. I have to do something where on drag leave is on button. Yeah, none of this stuff was set now, is it? On drag cancel, right? On drag over. Yeah, we got on drag canceled here. What the heck? Why isn't it on here? Do I have it or on drag preview? Blah, blah, blah. Drag and drop on drag detected. On drag canceled. Where's on drag cancel? There is no on drag cancel here. It's I have to literally go through all the freaking come on. Come on. I don't get it though. So drag can only be canceled. What about on drop? And it was successful. Crazy. This is going to be a little bit more difficult than I anticipated. Chat GPT, yeah, maybe. It seems as if there's some... You know, it works fine when we're on enter and leaving. It's still considered... But it's like on drop. I don't know. I figured if maybe I need to set self visible. I don't know. I don't feel like that would. Maybe since it's at a higher level, we have to do it on this one. I don't know. I'm just still confused on why, you know, and it's gone. Boom. Like, I've canceled. If we drop, I don't know if that's really considered canceled. We're kind of just dropping. If on drop, you know, maybe I'm setting this up wrong. Let's go into designers, event, on preview, on drag detected. Maybe the payload is like self. You're gonna put self in here. Right, and then on drop, you can get the payload, and then visibility. Broadcast to that, and then do that and that. I mean, it still doesn't work. And that's on the portrait itself. A part of me is like, hey, try it on this too, to see if there's some like weirdness going on between, you know, like levels of hierarchy. Nope. Alright. Let's get rid of this too. Ah. Yeah, I guess we should ask ChatGPT. On drag leave. Get default drag visual. It's like, do I need to create a whole entirely new, different visual here? But still pass in the information? So... what happens if I, you know, get rid of the default drag visual, compile, play? You know, we get this white box. And that's why it's self, because we're putting in self as that, when really we should have some type of widget visual. And this is a widget. So maybe we should make a widget and create that instead of using our self. All right. Portrait, my parent. We can't use a parent.
Reverses an opioid overdose, even if you mispronounce it. For the record, it's naloxone. Na, like, is naloxone.
So we're gonna have to create
Naloxone, like
another
naloxone keeps humans safe, like
UIBP.
and own, like naloxone can save lives in our very own communities. So let's head down to the pharmacy and pick up some over-the-counter naloxone. And if you forget the name, ask for the nasal spray that reverses
Graph, we don't need
Get informed at Facts Fight
a
Fentanyl.
building
Sponsored
button.
by the California Department of Public Health.
We don't need a button, but we do need an image. Is variable, compile, graph. Well, we won't really know if it's changing that base image is gonna be, I mean, we can't even change it in here. But in here, widget, base, drag, ed underscore visual. And this is going to be I don't know what my mindset is here. We're like, oh, we create another drag and drop. But I think the reason why it's doing both of them is because we're passing in self as the default drag visual. So it's hiding both of them. So if I actually create another widget, right, that's of the widget DD visual here. One, we don't need a parent. We don't need this. Yes. We don't need all this stuff. We don't need that. We don't need building information. And we don't need has widget. It's literally just a visual that's going to change depending on what item we're grabbing. So, you know, DD visual, owning player, it should still have a building texture, but that's not currently showing.
Every game, every Sunday.
Oh
all in one
my god.
Sign up
We
today.
got rid of the
Terms
building
and embargoes
information.
apply.
Yeah, what we need here is just an image. We don't need, you know, a texture 2D actually. Yeah, change variable type. Blah, 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 blah. I gotta go through all that. Sweet. And we'll just say building image. And we'll get that and set that here. Match size. I mean, no. I mean, I could say yes. I don't know. I don't know. But now on here, when we actually, you know, can I just copy that and then paste it? No. Why am I clicking so many? Create widgets. Then we can say widget. Base DDD visual. Pass that in here. And what we're gonna do is make the owning player. I mean, I don't think this really all matters too much, but in the buildings, we need this. Why that was the way it was, I don't know. Player, building improved image, which we just get this, get break, plug that image into there.
YouTube Premium is ad-free YouTube and the YouTube Music app all together. One subscription, 2 apps. Try 1 month free.
Whatever. Whatever. Do I need to add it to viewport? Add to viewport. This is ridiculous. That doesn't work. What have I done? And it's getting hot. I'm gonna go turn on the AC.
YouTube Premium is ad-free YouTube and exclusive access to all things VIP. Try 1 month free.
Alright, I'm back. Ugh. Let's see how we did this in the other one. The resources. Resource drag. Wow. I do a whole lot for that, looks like. Widget visual.
Looks like you're on YouTube watching a musician that can do it all. But did you know there's a YouTube music app that does it all with
Cast to W resource
song download,
portrait
and
slot
background
item
play,
get
and a
child
whole lot more? That's a lot. Get YouTube Music Premium.
as a W resource portrait. So I'm actually, no, the resource portrait is here, but I'm still, me. It's interesting this don't even work now. I'm assuming it's because of these. Of these. Is that why? Great. And I have 4 unsafe changes. Wow. Think safe and save.
Covers of your favorite artists on the YouTube Music app.
Thank you for that wonderful picture. Isn't he nice? Sent to leak. He's making a game about me now, guys. It's about a guy playing a horror game. We don't need that. And in designer, yeah, I mean, it is just a texture now. It is just a texture. We don't need that. We don't need this. We don't need literally any of this. That's probably why it's happening.
YouTube Premium is ad-free YouTube and the YouTube Music app all together. Try 1 month free.
How you doing, by the way, Chase? What are you up to? You just hanging out with your girlfriend? What's going on in test enemy? This is all, I'm assuming all the blueprints or the user widgets I'm trying to create. She's eating right now. Yeah, I'm about to go get some food too. Not get, but make some food. Been a while since we've seen that, huh, guys? You know what? Let's do that. That's why. I feel like that actually works. That's on the portrait. On the buildings, yeah, we're taking the visuals, and that does work. So that was the main issue. Okay. You have to actually make a drag visual for this.
The YouTube Music app has ad-free workout playlists just for your ears.
I would like to make this smaller. I don't know why it's so large. Ridiculous. Let's make this smaller. Bop, 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 bop. Divided by 1.5. I don't know. Divided by 1.5. I don't know. Something small. Someone's gonna have to tell me. But yeah, I mean, that works great now. Yay! 1 second.
The NFL season is here. Get NFL Sunday Ticket and YouTube TV and watch every game every Sunday, all in one place. Sign up today. Terms and embargoes apply.
It works. Now, when we're out of the UI, we just have to spawn. We just have to spawn the thing. You know what? I want some Sprite. I'll be right back. My dog's looking at my food. I don't trust him. All right. So how do we go about doing that? Okay. All right. Now, is this a controller?
YouTube Premium is ad-free YouTube and the YouTube Music app all together. Try 1 month free.
Now we just need to get the position. Of a player. Get right. I actually wonder what that's doing right now. Yo, no cam. Yeah, I know. We'll get it back up and running sometime soon. It'll be up in no time soon. Get player pawn. Can I get player actor? Yes, this currently is it. I'm working on a system where you can drag from the UI and essentially place the buildings down, right?
You're watching a toothbrush play Billie Eilish.
Right.
But did you know that there's a YouTube Music app where you can also listen to the EDM version, the ska version, and of course, the original version? Duh.
Why is YouTube Music gonna curse me like that? DMC age strike, right? Yeah, that's cool. Still gotta spawn the mesh though. Well, I have a lot of planned for the buildings, but for now, they're gonna just do stuff like crafting, probably hosting places for people to stay. I don't know if I'm gonna even have civilians and stuff like that in this game, but they're primarily there for crafting and for other characters and stuff like that. All right, cool. So we're gonna cast to the player. We need a output for this, and it needs to be a vector. A vector. Just needs to be a vector. And I think I'm gonna have to write something in the base player class. I might have to have like 2 instances, right? Similar to how we have like the button and then the drag visual. I'll have to have something that's, I don't know. I'll have to have probably like, I'll have to have my visual one, which is still a mesh, but its sole focus is to follow the player's mouse. But then when I drop it, I'd be creating the actual mesh, right? That handles all the other stuff. Not save. But yeah, that's what I'm thinking I'll have to do. But When it comes to the controller, what I'll have to do, because right now I have this, whenever it moves, I have that binded to the player to essentially move it around. I might have to change this in the future, but for now, when it comes to it with the characters, we'll have to go into the base main character and add a function that I can call from it that essentially gives me the ability to I could just property edit anywhere, blueprint, read only, category. Actually, I could just make this read only. Maybe there's a way to make this a getter. Print blueprintable or blueprint getter, right? And this is just gonna essentially get f vector touch location. And this is like if it's not tagged with blueprint read, I don't see blueprint read. I think I have to add it in meta. Expects a single value in variable specifiers. So implicitly blueprint read only. What about blueprintable? I don't know. Current touch. Let's save all these and then compile. Ah, this takes forever. Holy cow. I just want to see if I can get this. Boom. Now if I do this, I could say like current. Nope. Touch. I can't even get that. As base scene, what if I casted it to base scene character, char base scene, my base scene character, which is currently, current, current count. We can do the current count. When it comes to blueprintable, we can't do blueprint getter. Also tagged with blueprint setter. Meta equals blueprint base only. I could have sworn I've done this before. And it's simply just something, it's kind of like when you go into a blueprint and you like get like number player stats, and it gives you something like this instead of an actual function that it calls. I think that's actually... I think a property is like blueprint read only. We'll leave that there, and then u function blueprint getter effector get current touch location. What am I doing? Where is my head? But guaranteed this is gonna like... This isn't gonna work the way I wanted it to. Well, sorry, I gotta go. Bye. You have a good one, man. Thanks for stopping by. Much love. May your day be blessed. Crazy. Interesting. Right here. Has natively been added to the scene, but none of them were set as the actor's root component, picking one arbitrarily. Like if we were to play this, because I know it's spawning it, I believe. Right, if we were to do this, we'll see that we do have a, oh, hey. Yeah, we do have it right here. So, I mean, it's spawning in. But We're gonna have to get current touch location. I mean, yeah, that works. That doesn't work as like a getter. Interesting that it's like get current touch location is like completely being ignored by this, but that's fine. However, in place object, we currently, I know we have the object location. Current touch location equals object location. Save that. Compile. Can't believe it's been 2 hours. I don't think I've had a stream this long in quite a while. So thank you all for being here. Y'all are the truest, the bluest, and the coolest of them all. If you're not in here now currently, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. Okay. I don't know what to tell you. But yeah, we do this, post that in there, here, boom. Then in our event graph, let's actually spawn it on this transform. Get touch location from player. We're gonna get this, boom, 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 compile. And I want to see if it actually places it in that area, but yeah, selected viewport. I don't think it's gonna place it right here. I think it's gonna place it on like one of the border lines. No, it does it right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and print and just do this before we do that. Beep, 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 beep. I mean, it's 0. Current touch location, which indicates to me UE log that there really is nothing there at the moment. And I think it's because I'd prefer another way to handle this instead of the way that it's currently being handled. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. Object. Object location .x. So there was something. I mean, it's placing it. This one here was placed way up in the air instead of way on the ground where it should be, which is interesting. I like how it's shift clicking everything. no, this is blocked. We guaranteed it's right over there. That is crazy. I mean, I am creating those dots at the location. Draw sphere, hit results. You know what it is I'm doing that instead of the hit result location. That's my problem. Now it should essentially place there. I mean, we want it to follow right here. It'll be 0, 0, but if I click here and then do that, boom, you'll see that these are being placed where I clicked last. But I still want this to work on that idea. Essentially, when it's doing this, I want to get information on drag detected, on drag. So, is there a on drag feature? That is the main question. Right now, we don't really get anything though. But we might have to do like a drag and drop effect here in blueprints to get that result, because yeah, on drag over, on detected, on drag. Like, where is on drag? Drag and drop, on drag detected. Is there like an on drag tick functionality that kind of occurs? I mean, there's gotta be. There has got to be. It's probably something on an operation. Let me go ahead and open up world and test that out. I think it might be on the actual drag and drop thing. If I go to event graph, tick, is there a tick for this? What events do we have? Event. We don't have any events. There's no override events, functions, on dragged. Target is on dragged. So essentially, event drag. We can print a string out and get world. Can we get world? World context object. Yeah, I mean, see, right, and it creates something, but we want it to do that. We want to create it so it's on the mouse as it's tracking, as it's moving, and then when you release, it gives you the option to build in that area. At this point, I'm just creating functions, I guess. Hopefully they all come together for the good in the end. Yeah. Oh yeah, is it not creating there anymore? Or is me having it? Yeah, we took out the spawn location for that. So it's something we want to detect in the actual drag functionality. So in here we can do a cast as much as we want. So maybe we actually make a script for a DD that's based off of this operation, and then we can overwrite the event drag to essentially capture what's going on. Yeah, maybe I can pass the information from the controller into this event via a script, which might help. So that's what I'll probably be doing tonight and or tomorrow. We'll see if I'm on tomorrow, but if it is, it's going to be like 11 or 12, guys. thank you all for tuning in. Thank you all for interacting, having conversations, just being fun. I hope whatever you're doing creatively today is in the name and blood of Christ of Nazareth, that it's for the good of the world. And I pray that you have an excellent day. In the name and blood of Christ of Nazareth, amen. And before I go for Chase Lee, Christ of Nazareth, he loves you. That's my new song. All right, Chase, you're not changing it. You are not changing